Hey, welcome back to Undefined Therapy. And today we're going to be continuing with the 101 series where I'm taking a look at all of the disorders and breaking them down into categories and just explaining them to you. I find that so many people know tidbits of information out there, but I wanted to just create a playlist for anybody who's wanting to take a look at each category and know more about it. And today, as the title says, we're going to be looking at all of the anxiety disorders and explaining them. If you want to know more about them, then keep on watching. So in this 101 series, I've already done a couple videos. Don't forget to check out the description box and also the cards in the video to see what else I've posted so that you don't miss a video. Speaking of not missing a video, make sure you subscribe here to Undefined Therapy so that you never miss a mental health video. I post 2 to 3 times a week, so definitely consider joining. So now we're going to jump on into those anxiety disorders. In this series, I'm going to talk about what anxiety is, who it impacts, what they are, and the treatments available for them. So starting off with the definition, anxiety is excessive worry or fear about a recurrent event that's in the future or sometimes about things that have already happened. So thus, anxiety disorders are mental disorders that are characterized by immense amount of fear and worry coupled in anxiety. I hope you got that. So I want to start off by saying that some anxiety is normal. Yes, if you have a big test, if you have a promotion, an interview, some feelings of worry because it's an unknown future and you want to do your best, or maybe you're struggling in that area. So some of it is normal. But when it starts to impact your daily life, where you're avoiding certain situations, certain people, where it's hard to get out the bed, it's impacting your life functioning, and we need to take another look at that. So who's impacted by anxiety disorders? Well, anxiety disorders are the most common disorders that impact people. Over 21% of people in America have an anxiety disorder. So the first one is generalized anxiety disorder. Now, this is a chronic, exaggerated worry about everyday routine life events and activities that are lasting for over 6 months. So you need to have this worry and it needs to be impacting your life for at least 6 months. Number 2 is obsessive compulsive disorder. I know some of y'all are like, wait, that falls under anxiety? Absolutely. Yes, it does. The definition is repeated, intrusive, or unwanted thoughts or rituals that seem impossible to control. So there is a fear about something in your life or an event that hasn't happened. So you develop these rituals that you perform to assert some sense of control. When you have a lot of fear and anxiety, it's a lot of unknown. And so you can easily feel out of control about things. And it's usually triggered by an event that happened that caused immense fear. So for someone who got into a car accident, they now then check their lights 10 times. They wash their hands 10 times, all as a means of controlling the anxiety and fear that was instilled from that event. Number 3 is panic disorder. Now, this is characterized by panic attacks of immense fear that come without any warning and that you feel that you have no control. Some of the physical symptoms of the panic attacks are fatigue, headaches, racing chest. I also did a video on panic disorder, so check that out. Number 4 is phobia. Now, if you're new to my channel, then you may not know, but I actually have a fear of flying. No matter what I'm about to say to this definition, it feels very real to me. The definition of a phobia is extreme, disabling, or irrational fear. That's the hard part for me, of something that really possesses little or no actual danger. Now, this fear leads to avoidance of objects or situations that would invoke that fear that you have. For me, I didn't fly for 5 years. Number 5 is post-traumatic stress disorder, or commonly known as PTSD. And this is characterized by persistent symptoms that occur after experiencing a traumatic event such as war, rape, child abuse, natural disasters. Some of the symptoms of PTSD are nightmares, flashbacks, insomnia, depression, easily irritable, lack of emotions. These are some of the symptoms of PTSD. And lastly is social anxiety disorder. And social anxiety, fear of being social, but I'm still going to give you the definition. Definition is fear of social situations in which the person is exposed to unfamiliar people or to possible scrutiny by others. So somebody with social anxiety disorder fears that they may act a certain type of way around people, and so they just avoid the situations altogether. This fear of being humiliated or embarrassed really just puts a barrier between them and other people in certain situations where they have to interact with unfamiliar people. So like the first day starting school can be such a struggle for somebody with social anxiety. So let's talk about the treatments now. So with anxiety disorders, medication combined with psychotherapy is highly effective. And I'm not going to talk too much about the medications, but regarding the psychotherapy part, cognitive behavioral therapy is one of the proven ways to help somebody who's struggling with an anxiety disorder. Now, regarding resources, I will leave hotlines and websites and resources down in the description box below. So please check it out. Please, please, please. It's a great resource for you, even if you may have some of the symptoms or all of them, or you're not ready to seek psychotherapy. Getting insight, understanding more about what's going on with you can help you take those next steps that are necessary for you living a healthier life. If you like these type of videos and you like this 101 series that I'm doing, then definitely give me the like button. Don't forget to subscribe before you get on out of here, where I make mental health videos to help you create your own path toward healthiness. And I will see you next time.